All right, this assignment's for A04, 3 deliverables, and there's some directions here. Along with the directions, there are 2 starter files. The first one you'll use is tertiary tuition. Make a copy of this so that I don't mess up your copy. You don't have to do that step, of course. All right, so I'll make this a little bit bigger so you can see it better. And in these directions, the first thing that you have to do is make a sorted chart of the tuition costs for 1 year in-state tuition at these universities. If you want to do some others, you may. But what I would tell you to do is to copy these universities and put them in the spreadsheet. I would start at A2. Here would go school, and this would be in-state tuition, 1 year in-state tuition. And we can make these a little bit wider by grabbing this guy and going to here, and then grabbing this guy and moving it over here. And what you're going to do is use the resource that's available here to get the data that you need. To see all the schools at once, you want to come down here and say all. Now you can begin to look these up. The first one is Regis. If I just do Command F and type in Regis, it should take me right there, or it may take a couple more steps to get there, but there it is. If there's 2 prices in one column, this is in-state, this is out-of-state. Regis is so expensive that in-state and out-of-state are the same, and so you would copy this and you'd place that information here. I would tell you to probably avoid dollar signs in these and just put a dollar sign up here to let us know that these figures are in dollars. You could align it to the left if you like, all these numbers that you collect. And you research all these and find them and put their numbers in. Let's see here. I believe I have one done, and I'll kind of go from there. Let me pull one up here. More recent. I had one from earlier today. Let's see if I can find it and if I did it correctly. Yeah, here's one I did before. I added some other schools, and you want to sort this. To sort it, you want to go to Data, Sort Range, after your data is highlighted. So yes, I have a header row. I want to sort by in-state tuition, highest to lowest. That should allow you then to make a chart, and we want something like that. You don't need to do some extra schools, but I did Johns Hopkins, Ottawa University, and University of Kansas. That's the first part. The second part of 3 is on this one you use a blurred ad poster. Just may show me that you can blur something off the internet using the tool that's linked there, and then taking some text over that and making this sort of this poster situation where they use a fade or blur in the background and then some semi-transparent box with some text over it. And that is also in your starter file here, blurred posters and volume of cylinder. Again, I'll need to make a copy of that so I don't mess up. You don't have to do that step, of course. It makes a copy for you. So what you need to do is go out and find an image that you want and download it to your computer that you're going to fade. And so I think I'm going to do Roberto Clemente. And I'm going to fade an image of his. Let's see if I can find one that I like. Like that one. So let's see. Greatest what? Forgotten home run of all time. Interesting. But I want this photograph here, so I'm going to right click on it and say open a new tab. And that should give me the photograph, hopefully. See if it does. That didn't do it. What the heck's that? I went to the ad, didn't I? Let's try this again. I want this tab right here. Oh my goodness, there's what I want. And so you find the image, get it isolated. It's going to end in a JPEG or PNG. And that's what you use to at this site that will help you make it blurred. You can do whatever effects that you'd like. But what you do is you hit open and you go to your computer and you find the one that you just downloaded. And that's not it either. Let me find the one I want. Should be in download. I thought I downloaded it. Maybe I didn't. Let's try that. Sorry. Roberto Clemente. Right click. Download image. Save image as. Roberto Clemente. That's the part I didn't do. So now I can go get it. So here I have Roberto Clemente. If I go to the edit menu here, if I scroll down, you'll see blur down here. And that's a little too much. I'm going to reduce that blurring a bit. There we go. Apply that. Now I can save this to my computer. And it's coming in as Roberto Clemente JPEG. And now I can bring that in. There's my blur. Oh, I didn't hit save, did I? Let's try that. Now let's try it. My goodness. Your teacher's having issues here. Back to here. I want to go to insert image, and now this one better be blurred. Oh, that looks like it's going to be. Oh boy, cool. So I want something like this, and I'll do something. We wanted a text box and a semi-transparent box of text. Let me see what I can do here. Let me grab a text box tool. I'm going to say, can you name this legend? Which team did he play for? And I'm going to center both these things, and make them much bigger. Oops. Alrighty, so now what I want to do is make the text box semi-transparent. So I'm going to come here and maybe make it a gray and make it semi-transparent. And we got something like this. Let's make the text white. And move it over just a bit so we can see his number. And I wanted like a horizontal line. I don't know if that's capable of doing that or not. Yeah, I could get something like that. Anyway, I'd love to see you do 2 of these. They can be unrelated. Just show me that you can blur something, so I won't mess with the second one that I'm asking for. You could do a pizza and you know, just put some text over it. We're good. Just show me that you can blur something, and you can do semi-transparent here, and I still see the image behind it. Lastly, after 2 of those, you're going to be asked to make a cylinder. That's a stock tank for cattle they would drink out of this, and the diameter of the cylinder is 10 feet, and the height is 2, and there is a bottom to it. And so we'd want you to make a drawing of that, and then to label the dimensions of 5 feet radius, 2 feet tall, and pi being the symbol here that we're going to use 3.14. and make sure you know how to do an exponent. And there is a video, and there's also some extra credit. There's you can tell there's a classroom next door. There is a YouTube of me doing this for a couple years ago, and it's pretty straightforward. If you want to refer to it, you can. Your drawing is going to be nice and wide. This is 10 feet by 2 feet. And use your ruler, see what you can do here. I'm showing you how to put in pi and exponentiation. And if you want to take it further, please do. There's a nice version with water in it. I like that one. I blurred out some of the answers. So that's the assignment, and thanks for watching, and hopefully you can turn it in soon.